Talk about something super useful, measuring. We measure things every day, and it helps us in many ways. Measuring is a valuable skill. It helps us in jobs like building or cooking. It helps us with hobbies like sewing or sports. And it helps us in everyday life, like knowing what time it is or how far we've walked.
Time tells us when things happen. We measure time using a clock or a watch. We also use a stopwatch to measure short, exact times like in races or experiments. Common time units. 1 hour is equivalent to 60 minutes. 1 minute is equivalent to 60 seconds. 1 day is equivalent to 24 hours. 1 week is equivalent to 7 days. And 1 year is equivalent to 12 months.
What tool do we use to know the time? We use a clock or a watch. Why is it time is important in our daily life? It helps us to know when to wake up, study, eat, and sleep.
Distance tells us how far something is. We measure it using tools like a ruler, measuring tape, or a meter stick. 1 centimeter is equivalent to 10 millimeters. 1 meter is equivalent to 100 centimeters. And 1 kilometer is equivalent to 1,000 meters.
What do we use to measure how far something is? We use ruler, meter stick, or measuring tape. Why do we need to measure distance? So we know how far or how long something is. A reference point helps us see if something has moved its place or object we compare with. What is used to know if something is moving? A reference point. Why is a reference point important? It helps us see if an object changed its position.
Tape measure used by carpenters. Measuring tape, soft and used in tailoring. Ruler used for short lengths and drawing lines. Meter stick, 1 meter long, used for metric units.
The standard unit is the meter. For longer distances, we use kilometers. For shorter lengths, we use centimeters or millimeters. What is the standard unit for measuring length? Meter. Why should we use the same unit when measuring? So we don't get confused and our answers are correct. Great job, students! Measuring helps us understand the world better, whether it's time or distance. Using the right tools and units makes everything easier. Keep practicing and keep learning.